Tonight's feature is brought to you by a YouTube channel by Black Stories Untold. This is called The 4 Types of GHETTO, Healing Black America. Let's go and get into it. Come back, my reaction.
The 4 types of Black ghetto explained. Number 1, the young. This archetype believes danger equals dignity. It's the ski mask on live, the spin again, the crash out mentality. No plan, no elders, no tomorrow. He's not fighting a system, he's fighting anybody close enough to bleed. When the 1980s crack era shattered fathers out of the home, boys learned the rules of manhood from the block, not a dad. Labels discovered that chaos sells. The more violent the lyric, the hotter the stream. And the more funerals, the bigger the mythology. Social media gave every impulsive thought a camera, a beat, and an audience. Now we've got a whole generation that thinks being dangerous is the same as being a man. Look at King Von. Talented brother, could really rap, had the streets buzzing. But his music wasn't just storytelling, it was scorekeeping. Every track was a body count, every video a threat, every lyric a promise of violence. And when he passed outside an Atlanta hookah lounge at 26, shot in a confrontation that didn't have to happen, the internet turned it into content. R.I.P. shirts, murals, tribute songs, all treating his passing like it was destiny instead of tragedy. NBA YoungBoy's been arrested multiple times, been in shootouts, lost friends to the same violence he raps about. But instead of seeing this as a warning, young brothers see it as authentication. Like you can't be real unless you're risking your life. That's not strength, that's programming. This costs us mothers burying sons like it's a seasonal chore. It costs us children raised on RIP shirts instead of report cards. It creates a community where masculinity means being feared.
He said, that's programming. Damn, that was deep. He said, that's programming. That is. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's get back into it.
Not respected. In the 1960s, boys in ties walked to church, eyes on their elders, learning to care a family name. Today, boys sit in courtrooms, eyes on a judge, learning DOC numbers. If you're mad at me for saying this, ask yourself, who profits when black boys treat each other like targets? It isn't us. The labels make money. The prison system stays full. The media gets content. And we get funerals. Before we go to the next level, if you're learning something from this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for Black Stories Untold. Number 2, the city girl. This archetype confuses exposure with empowerment, twerking as diplomacy, promiscuity as progress, get a bag as therapy. She's the billboard for everything that pays today and hurts tomorrow. She came from a media machine that found out controversy sells best when it's black and loud. She was amplified by an algorithm that rewards the most outrageous clip, not the most honorable character. She thrives in a community that stopped protecting her image and started paying for it. Look at Sexy Red. She built a whole career off lyrics that would make a sailor blush, videos that leave nothing to imagination, and a persona that treats promiscuity like a personality. And the internet loves it. Millions of streams, sold out shows, brand deals. But what are we really celebrating? A young black woman who's convinced that the fastest way to success is through.
That's not, for y'all who don't know hip hop, that's not Sexy Red, by the way. That was Glorilla. That was her. That's another rapper. He said Sexy Red, but he showed Glorilla. Just want to clarify that if y'all don't know, if y'all think that that is Sexy Red. That's not Sexy Red, because she is red. Glorilla is light skinned, so I don't want y'all to get confused too. Sexy Red, she wears glasses, and she's the same type of chick, but she's not that. The one she showed. Let me go ahead and wind that back so y'all can see. This one right here that he showed while he was talking about Sexy Red. This is not Sexy Red. This is Glorilla. Just to clarify. Okay, let's go and get back into it. Thumbs up button.
That treats promiscuity like a personality, and the internet loves it. Millions of streams, sold out shows, brand deals. But what are we really celebrating? A young black woman who's convinced that the fastest way to success is through explicit content and hypersensuality. The city girls popularized this whole scam on a man mentality. Get a rich man, get his money, move on to the next one. They turned relationships into transactions and called it empowerment. But empowerment isn't convincing yourself that using your body is the same as owning your destiny. Real power is having options beyond your physical appeal. Here's how it plays out. Attention becomes currency. Babies become content. Commitment becomes corny. You've seen it. The baby mama reveals on Instagram Live. The single mother struggling presented as a badge of honor instead of a situation we should be trying to prevent. Little girls are learning to be sexy before they learn to be safe, watching their favorite influencers turn every aspect of womanhood into performance. This costs us respect for Black womanhood in our own eyes and the world's. It costs us stable homes because lust builds nothing, and a ring isn't included with the streams. It costs us daughters who inherit insecurity and sons who inherit confusion about what a woman should be. In the 1960s, we had Coretta Scott King, Dorothy Height, church choirs, Sunday hats, and the quiet power of restraint. Women who commanded respect without demanding attention. Today, we have thirst traps and stripper poles repackaged as freedom. But real freedom is the power to say no to a check that requires
Women, I just want to just go ahead and chime in. Women back then had dignity. There's no dignity no more. Dignity is slowly, and it's, you know what the sad part about it is that it's older women. This what scared me. I dated an older lady before, and we were dating and couldn't find out she was messing with a dude that was married. This woman is in her 70s messing with a married man. So it's like the dignity of women are gone. They're gone now, dude. They have no dignity no more. You know what I'm saying? Women, especially in America, American women, oh my God, their dignity is fucking non-void. That shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? Hit the thumbs up button. Let's go and get back into it.
your dignity. Number
I
3,
just said dignity.
the
I just said that shit.
scammer or dope boy. This archetype is a two-headed monster. One head is the seller. In the 80s, it was crack. Today, it's swipes, fake gurus, and whatever poison trends. The neighborhood becomes a marketplace where the only export is misery. The other head is the user. Lean cups, pills, powder, whatever numbs. Pain plus boredom plus easy access equals self-destruction on loop. Factories closed, jobs left, schools failed, and hustle became the curriculum. America never ran out of customers for our collapse. It just changed the packaging, from vials to visa numbers to viral courses. G Herbo, talented rapper with a real message in some of his music, got caught up in a $1 million fraud scheme, using stolen identities to fund private jets and designer shopping sprees. When it came out, some people defended it like it was just another hustle. But that money came from real people's stolen identities, real people's credit destroyed. That's not hustling. That's hurting people who look like us. Then you've got TJX6, literally making songs that are tutorials for credit card fraud. Not metaphors, not street tales. Actual step-by-step instructions set to a beat. He's treating federal crimes like they're a TikTok trend. And young brothers are watching, thinking this is the wave, not realizing that fraud charges carry sentences longer than some violent offenses. On the other side, you've got the addiction epidemic. Future made Mask Off, and suddenly everybody's sipping lean like it's a lifestyle. Juice WRLD passed from an overdose. But we keep romanticizing the substance use, turning pill bottles into punchlines and addiction into aesthetics. This promises status without discipline, designer belts, not balance sheets. It offers relief without healing. You don't fix trauma, you sip it. And it costs us everything. It costs us trust. Try building a block when every hand is reaching for the same pocket. It costs us health. We turn funerals into fashion shows. It costs us legacy. Fast money doesn't build slow wealth, and the landlord still ain't us. Black Wall Street and thousands of black-owned businesses were built on cooperation.
Let's slow it down. I know this might be AI doing the narration, but you hear what he said? We turn fools into fashion shows. That's some deep. They laying down some deep metaphors, even if this is AI that's reading it, because it sounds like it. But this is actually really interesting, though. We've turned fools into fashion shows. That's some deep shit. Let's get back into it. This is Black Stories Untold, by the way. I just subscribed to their channel. You should too. Thumbs up button. Let's get back into it.
Operation and craft. Barbers, tailors, teachers, pastors, print shops. They built things that lasted generations. Today's neighborhood influencers build nothing that lasts a season. The seller and the user are cousins. One destroys the block, the other destroys his body. Either way, the community pays the bill. You've seen the scam packs, rent a Lambo, borrowed money phone. I made 6 figures in 6 weeks, buy my course. You've watched the mugshots turn into merch, the bodies turned into bars, the free him hashtags like we're proud of cages. This is the marketplace we've accepted, where authenticity is expensive and fraud is on sale. Number 4, the buffoon. This archetype escapes the hood by embarrassing it. He's loud, reckless, and camera trained. He specializes in viral humiliation, public fights, nonsense rants, clownish stunts. He's not selling talent. He's selling a stereotype. He came from a media tradition older than television. Make the black man a joke. Once it was blackface and minstrel shows. Now it's going live and rage bait content. The costume changed. The script didn't. Look at Blueface. This man can't rap, and I mean that literally. He's offbeat on purpose. Sounds like he's reading his rhymes for the first time. But he went viral because he's a walking circus. The face tattoos, the hair, the messy relationship.
Okay, he just went in on Blueface. Damn, he only had one song, right? What was his hit? He had one hit song. I forgot the name of it.
Drama broadcast for the world, the constant fights and confrontations. He's not an artist. He's a reality show that happens to make music. Boot Gang built a whole career off doing the dumbest stuff possible on camera. Stealing from stores, starting fights, destroying property, all for views. And people watched. Millions of people watched him crash out in real time, treating his self-destruction like it was entertainment. That's modern minstrelsy. Same show, different stage. Algorithms reward extremes, and nothing's more extreme than performing your own downfall. Outrage clicks from people who hate you, plus guilty laughs from people who watch anyway, equals a career. But at what cost? He becomes the global face of our culture to people who never meet us. When someone in another country thinks about Black Americans and all they've seen is these viral clowns, what do you think they imagine? He drowns out the builder, the scholar, the father, the quiet strength that doesn't trend. He teaches the next generation that attention is achievement, that being laughed at is the same as being successful. Our elders used to tell us, don't act a fool in public. Now fools headline festivals. You've watched timelines celebrate the wildest behavior, the content that turns self-destruction into entertainment. The influencer.
Dropping some bars, man. Said now fools headlines. It's got wild festivals. That's crazy. He dropping some real bars, man. Get a thumbs up button to get back into it.
Who build brands off chaos. Reality TV has trained us that dignity isn't the point. It's just bad content. This isn't an accident. It's an industry that profits from our humiliation, and we're the ones hitting record. All 4 archetypes feel good in the moment. The YN feels powerful. The city girl feels desired. The scammer and dope boy feel rich, or at least respected. The buffoon feels famous. Power, desire, money, attention. That's the entire modern economy, and it buys souls wholesale. But here's what our grandparents knew. Feelings aren't a future. Discipline is. Industry that profits from our humiliation, and we're the ones hitting record. All 4 archetypes feel good in the moment. The YN feels powerful. The city girl feels desired. The scammer and dope boy feel rich. Desired. The scammer and dope boy feels powerful. The city girl feels desired. The scammer and dope boy feel rich, or at least respected. The buffoon feels famous. Power, desire, money, attention. That's the entire modern economy, and it buys souls wholesale. But here's what our grandparents knew. Feelings aren't a future. Discipline is. Dignity is. Family is. Craft is. Faith is. Under Jim Crow, when everything was stacked against us, We still chose order over chaos, patience over panic, building over burning. We didn't have much, but we had standards, and standards gave us strength. Now, somebody will say, don't romanticize the past. There was poverty, colorism, messy churches, domestic drama. True, we've never been perfect, but look at the direction. Our grandparents had less freedom and more pride. We have more freedom and less pride. Freedom without an ethic becomes decadence. That's what we're living in. Permission with no purpose. The solution isn't to go back to Jim Crow. That's insane. The solution is to recover the aura that made us unbreakable, while we move forward with opportunity that makes us unstoppable. To the YN, you think fear means respect. It doesn't. Fear is a tax you pay until a tougher man collects.
That's right.
Respect is what stays when the weapons are gone. Find a mentor. Keep a promise. Raise a child you won't bury. To the city girl. Sex sells because you're priceless. Stop discounting yourself. Modesty isn't weakness.
This is the one. This at the beginning. I remember I was saying this is when we was referencing. This is the real Sexy Red. This is Sexy Red right here. Just want to give y'all just to, for those of y'all who didn't know, I didn't want y'all to get confused at the beginning of the video. This is the real Sexy Red right here. Let's get back into it.
Ownership.
Hit the thumbs up button, y'all.
Trade attention for admiration and see which one lasts. To the scammer, dope boy, addict. You're good at math and marketing. Use it for something your kids can inherit. If the game is so smart, why are the players broke at 40 or dead at 22? Detox the body. Rewire the hustle. Open a legit book, then a legit business. To the buffoon. Every laugh costs your last name something. You can be funny without being a fool. You can be famous without being a failure to your people.
That's crazy.
Grow up on camera. We'll still watch.
Right.
If we're serious, we need 4 counter archetypes. The builder.
Right, this shit is kind of boring. But anyway, if y'all watching the rest of it, go ahead and check it out on Black Stories Untold. Dope ass YouTube channel, man. What y'all think about this? Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel.